guys, I'm pretty sure TikTok is actually getting banned this time. I'm not gonna say if you didn't know, because you do know. In the US, TikTok is set to be banned today, January 19th of 2025. I have been on this app. I never downloaded TikTok. I got this from an update. I downloaded TikTok when I was 11. I am moving into my own house by myself in 12 days. There are so many memories to be had on this app, like that hit or miss girl, or the you was at the club, I wanna be Tracer. So much shit, dude. Fucking Carol Baskin. Oh my, I totally forgot about that. This is really sad, you know, really sad. What better way to honor the last few years of fun that we had by talking about horrible people and ruining our afternoon. Now, not all the people I cover are going to be horrible people. My definition of horrible and your definition of horrible might be a little bit different. My definition of horrible is like pedos and people that touch animals and stuff like that. There are some people on here that are horrible, shitty people, like Joshua Block that we're gonna cover today, but they're not as bad as somebody like the Bidet or Kippy Coleman. These people are... Thou shalt not judge, alright? So I'm just making predictions here, but if there's a hell... These guys are fucking going, bro. Yo, breaking news as I'm recording this. TikTok just actually got banned. Like, it's real. It happened. Sorry, TikTok isn't available right now. A law banning TikTok has been enacted in the US. Unfortunately, that means you can't use TikTok for now. We are fortunate that President Trump has indicated that he will work with us on a solution to reinstate TikTok once he takes office. Please stay tuned. Donald Trump, please save us. Anyways, let's get into our first contestant here. That being D-Kane. Do you see this little boy right here? Would you believe me if I told you that he was in his mid-20s? Yeah, he is a pretty evil person. With all those tattoos and that tough little act, you'd think that he's some gangster. He'd like you to think that too. He's not. Okay, he has some charges, and they're from beating his grandma and grandpa. But he flexes as if he's some street-hardened thug. He walks around with a pink iPhone, which... I have a pink iPhone, but I don't claim to be a thug. I don't know how to show you I have a pink phone. I can't really just like, I don't fucking know. I take the videos with my phone. Anyways, he would gain a lot of popularity from going on this live stream with this girl named Elsie, or Elsie? I don't know.
No, I'm confused.
Why do you move your head every time you talk like?
Because like you would like. I'm a little pregnant on the facility.
I'm confused. I'm cheesed.
I am cheese, grandma.
Why do you think I didn't know, bro?
I can't. Just go like, just say, oi. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's pretty much this girl just picking on this guy, who is admittedly pretty cringy, but I mean, like, why is she picking on him so much? Now look at these TikTok comments here. I mean, they're all on D-Kane's side. TikTok had to go, bro. Like, these people are... Okay. Let me just tell you that girl was 12 years old. 12! Yeah, 1, 2, 12. 12, sorry. And you might be wondering, why the hell was he on a live with a 12-year-old girl? Well, luckily, he did not have anything for 12-year-old girls, okay? Let's not get ahead of ourselves. He had a thing for 15-year-old girls, specifically his ex-girlfriend that would come up and call him out on everything.
So let's start here. D-Kane is how old by chance?
23.
Okay, Mr. Confuso, 23. And then by chance, how old are you looking at right now?
I'm about to be 18. Okay.
So let me say this, because some girls sometimes like to lie. So was Mr. Confuso about your age?
No, that was never. People keep saying that. No, I literally was like, I literally asked him how old he was, and he was like, go look at my famous birthday. So I did, and then it said 20. I was like, you're 20. Oh, I was like, oh, I'm 16. He was like, okay, that doesn't matter. As long as we don't tell anybody, you're gonna be an adult anyway.
And if you don't mind me asking, let's get serious here. If you don't mind me asking, what ended up happening?
He beats not only on females, he beats on his grandparents actually too. His grandma.
The abuelitos?
Yeah, those charges, he says, oh, look at my charges. 2 of those charges are from his grandma and his grandpa for stabbing them. Okay?
Yeah, and if that wasn't enough, they were trying for a pregnancy, which... Everybody knows that I'm very blunt and a blatant person, right? I'm not going to come up on here and be like, oh, this person has been alleged to solicit minors in an inappropriate manner. I'm not doing that shit. I'm not going to sugarcoat it, right? This guy who's in his mid-20s was over here having unprotected sex with a 16-year-old on purpose with the intent to impregnate her.
They were trying hard to get pregnant. Those are all like the used ones that failed. They kept going until they got lucky. You feel me? Like, show me.
That's two right there.
Dude, what the hell is wrong with you? And he would only just now get arrested earlier this week for the reasons that I'll show you in this TikTok here. Pretty much carrying a firearm with a switch, right?
The popular TikToker DK is facing life in prison, guys. All this went down almost 3 days ago when he was with a group of friends in San Antonio eating. The issue started when they were not let into the dining facility. That's when DK started getting a little feisty. And they're getting and then they called the cops on him and his group of friends. When authorities showed up, they searched everybody, including DK. That's when they found the in his possession with a switch. Let's keep in mind he was also in probation. It's not looking good for DK.
You can't have that in America. He's facing 15 to life now, which is good. Unfortunately, it's for the wrong reasons, but, you know, at least he's facing it. Let's have a little peek at someone who unfortunately isn't looking at any time or anything. Joe Robe. You might have forgotten about this guy. He was this feminist from like 2020. Actual like, oh, I can't believe women have to have periods and it keeps me up at night type shit. God damn, I need to back the hell up away from my mic. Is this better? But he would do things like educate people, which is just the most annoying shit. I mean, obviously there were some things that he was right about, but it's because he would just really take cheap shots. Sorry, not cheap shots, easy shots, right? It's like that one guy that's like, yeah, guys, racism and sexism are bad. Well, no shit, obviously, but then they're over here acting like some noble warrior because they spoke up about it. Like, okay, you acknowledged a pretty fucking obvious thing. Oh shit, my cat just knocked down my painting. But yeah, Joe Robe would have a little bit of a back and forth with this little chick called the vegan teacher. You've probably heard of her. She's just this really annoying
awesome woman.
Always trying to force veganism on people. And it's like, it's such a rude way. Like, this is how you don't like push somebody to do what you want. You know what I mean? You're supposed to like educate people on why it's like a cool thing. And then, you know, let them form their own opinion on it. You don't say, hey, you're a piece of shit if you don't do this. Because then they're not going to like you. And they're not going to listen to you. But this isn't a vegan teacher video. This is a, well, it's a lot of people video, but it ain't her. Let's look at their little scuffle.
You're also wrong about the definition of mansplaining. Here it is according to Wikipedia. You can look at all of these nice stickers from PETA while I read it. Mansplaining is a pejorative term meaning to comment on or explain something to a woman in a condescending, overconfident, and often inaccurate or oversimplified manner.
Let's go to the dictionary definition of vegan. A strict vegetarian who consumes no food that comes from animals. Also one who abstains from using animal products. Seems like you were the only person being inaccurate. Bye.
And then can you guess what happened? Can you just guess? A bunch of little boys came forward and started talking about how he was grooming them. Big shocker there.
Joe Robe. Here's a picture of him if you don't know him by his name. John is a disgusting and terrible hypocrite who abuses his platform by using his clout to groom and prey upon underage boys. He has done this to multiple people, including me. John first followed me whenever I had about 30,000 followers and joined my live stream and asked for my Snapchat, so I gave it to him. After Snapchatting for a few weeks, I invited him to a Zoom call with me and my other TikTok friends, which we did daily. After about a week of John joining the Zooms, he asked me if I wanted to get an Airbnb with him on my 18th birthday, which was over 3 months away. At the time, I thought it was a good idea, and initially, it was supposed to be with other people. This is him asking me who we should invite.
Now, after tons of victims coming up, you know what Joe Robe would do? Well, he would ignore the controversy, which is sometimes a smart thing to do whenever the allegations are false. You know what I mean? Maybe make a little community post and have it be it, because you don't want to blow it too much out of proportion if it's false. Now, he ignored it, and then he ignored his entire channel. He never posted again, went entirely dark, and that was the last we ever seen of him. So, yeah. That's that. Next up, really quickly, let's talk about Nova, because this was like news that happened like a couple hours ago. So, as you know, TikTok just got shut down, and that's Nova's main source of revenue. Revenue. And like last week, I made a video saying, hey, Nova is gonna start crashing out again. Like, it's gonna happen. And you know what? I was right. He started freaking the fuck out on his last little video that he posted because he knew, because he doesn't have a job. He said that he had a job because like somebody was offering it to him, but it was just trolls. So he has no job right now. Actually, I think he does, but he just doesn't get enough hours, so he needs a second one. It's something like that.
Well, guys, this is it. If you're an American and seeing this, this may very well be the last TikTok you're seeing from me. If my VPN strategy does not work out, then it's game over for me unless I find a second job. I'm really fucking struggling. Not even McDonald's wants to fucking hire me. Nobody wants to fucking... Don't crash out, Nova. Do not fucking crash out on your last fucking video.
He would say while crashing out. By the way, I tried. VPNs don't work. He's cooked.
That's what job withdrawal fucking does to me. I've been going a month and a half without a fucking job, and I'm fucking sick of it! Anyways, if you guys want to still see my content, go to my YouTube, go to my Xiaohongshu. I'm gonna stop this video before I fucking crash out again.
Y'all notice his new glasses and how they, I used to have the same ones that are like that, but they had like that line at the top of the lenses. You know what I mean? The Jeffrey Dahmer specials. They look so small on him. Probably because I'm used to seeing those like those big thick ass glasses that like kindergartners wear with the strap on the back of their head so they don't fall off. The ankle biters. Speaking of people who aren't going to take this very well, Tophiachu. Now Tophia, we all know, is a very big activist, right? I mean, active is probably the furthest word from true, but you know, she would start like advocating for Red Note and just being like, hey, you guys are evil because you're using Red Note and that's messing with Chinese people. Like, what?
So let's talk about it while I'm shopping. You said you don't want me on Red Note good. And you obviously don't care about the Chinese people because...
Tophia, I actually fucking hate you. It's the exact same shit over and over again. Let's see what she's got to say.
One girl is bawling her eyes out because now she cannot receive news because everyone flocked to this Chinese app, and the news that they were receiving, that because they don't live in China, they separated by IP addresses. So the Chinese people that live here in America, their IP address is international, meaning that whatever news is being aired in China, they won't be able to see it. So if something is important and they need to see the news because of, you know, their family, or make sure everything's okay in China, you know, because they're here in America, they can't do that. So you won't be able to see Chinese people that post content on Red Note, and the people in China that are on the Red Note app won't be able to see your videos that you're posting from America, because now the IP addresses are going to be separate. They're already in talks of that. There are a lot of Chinese people who are crying because now they cannot receive news.
And then she would go and start saying that Red Note is fucked up because they hate black people.
Okay guys, so if you haven't, I reposted this video. Go watch it. Yeah, Red Note, you're done. Cut the app. Cut it. Let's unfollow this app. This app is #1 on the App Store. Yeah, let's get rid of this app. So this girl talks about how she found 5 really racist videos. They don't like people, black people. They don't like people that look like this. I'm black, but you know, dark-skinned black people face worse. They don't like people that look, yeah. So what she's talking about, which if you go to my repost, you'll see unfollow Red Note. I just want everyone to know, because we followed this app, got it to #1. First of all, they do not like us there. They have nothing to do with the TikTok ban. They said how ignorant we are, how dumb we are to download the app because of the TikTok ban. They literally came for us. Like, they're already dragging us on Red Note. Like, nah, I'm deleting my account. I'm not joining the app anymore. I'm getting rid of it. She said that she saw a video of Arthur. We all know what Arthur looks like. You know, Arthur the cartoon of Arthur. Because you have to censor yourself. You can't say that on here. It was Arthur that was... No. Go to this woman's video. Reshare this video. Blast this around. Unfollow. Get off the Red Note app, because they're already being racist towards people of color. They don't like people of color on the app.
And do you know why the reason she's actually salty at Red Note? It's not because of racism. It's because everybody on Red Note hates her. Dude, look at how many likes compared to comments on one of her posts on Red Note, and they're all bad. They're calling her like a beast and shit like that. They hate her on Red Note. They didn't even give her the chance. So obviously she's very salty about that. Her literal only income is from TikTok, going live all day. And you can't go live on Red Note, I'm pretty sure. Not that anybody would watch or donate there. I'm very curious on how we're even going to get like Tophia updates, and because there's going to be a lot of them. She's going to make 0 money. So I'm excited to see where this goes, and I'm excited to find out how we will. Next up on the list is the bidet. This is like OG. I'm talking, so why do good girls like bad guys? Pretty much this guy would just like make little shit posts about himself dancing a little songs. He knew he wasn't the most attractive guy ever, so he was making the joke about himself, which is like, that's respectable, right? It's pretty funny. And then he would start duetting on TikTok a bunch of little girls. Like, I'm talking like 12 years old, and making kissy faces to him and biting. It's creepy. Then he would get caught texting a bunch of little girls talking about like, ooh, I got a crush on you, and I know I shouldn't. Ooh, I'm so dirty. I know you're a kid. And then he would go and get himself caught in a sting operation, and then he would make an apology. It's just the way these things go, right?
What's up, guys? So just the bidet coming at you with another public service announcement. So, for all those that have been following me and giving me love and giving me sweet comments and duets and everything and reactions, thank you so much. I appreciate you more than anything you'll ever know. To my haters, all you're doing is fueling the fire. When you comment, like my stuff, follow me, and react to my videos trying to down me, because I will continue to do duets with my fans, where I live with my parents who love and support me, and I support them because they need me. We are going to clear the air about the allegations that are surrounding me. Maybe I should have been more adamant about, okay, maybe this is not the right video, maybe we could do something different, but I didn't. That's on me. My intent was not to be cringy or flirting or anything like that with anyone. I dealt with a lot of depression and anxiety, schizophrenia. I was not necessarily in my correct state of mind.
I mean, I hate to be stereotypical, and you shouldn't judge a book by its cover, but it's like, we knew. Before we even did anything, we had our suspicions, right? Very similar to Kippy Coleman. This guy looks a lot like Bidet. He reminds me a lot of the Bidet. Let's watch some cringy-ass videos real quick so you can get the gist of who he is, because, oh man, is he a badass. I want him. I want him.
Oh, you like it, baby? Well, you're about to see it more often, baby. I love you. I'm gonna dangle my chain with some vampire teeth in, so. Oh, yeah. You got it, Jenna.
He really likes getting on top of people, huh? Can you guess what group he really liked? This is getting really predictable, isn't it?
So what are you going to include and say in the video?
I am going to admit what I did.
Well, what did you do?
Say their names.
Well, no, what did you do?
Okay. I was sexually talking to 13-year-olds named Maya and Ella.
And they are 13, and you knew that they were 13 beforehand.
And
you knew that they were 13 beforehand.
I knew them. I knew it beforehand.
All right, let's take a break from diddlers for a minute. Let's talk about these two people that I have gotten countless requests to cover. Some of you guys are dicks. I had so many requests about this poor girl right here who's just like really obsessed with Justin Bieber. She's never done anything wrong. She's just like obviously a mentally challenged girl who just likes Justin Bieber a lot. And then my heart broke here whenever, like, you know, she's been picking out her eyebrows and now there's none left. Like, holy shit, some of you guys suck. Now, there's a lot of dipshits that like to comment on my videos saying like, oh my god, you're targeting disabled people. Look at you always going after disabled people. Here's proof that that's just not true, because she's never done anything wrong. I would have covered her if that was the case. It's just that there's a lot of creeps on the internet, and then people that have like disabilities like autism have a really hard time masking it. So that's why, you know, it's a lot more common for people that are autistic to be the people that I cover. But the people that don't have some kind of disability like that can hide it easier. And then a lot of you would also mention this guy, which I'm pretty sure this is satire. I mean, let's just watch one of his videos really quickly.
Breakfast is having a hash brown and eggs and sausage. And also breakfast crunch wrap from Taco Bell. And then also next one you eating is a sausage egg muffin from McDonald's. Drinking the frappe, drinking the coffee, drinking a chocolate mocha coffee of a latte. Yeah, definitely this is interesting. You drinking Starbucks coffee or frappuccino. And then that'll be a thumbs up for that thing.
Yeah, big yapper, right? I don't think he's like disabled or anything. I think he's just fucking around. Look at this video that I found of his where he's like literally laughing in the background. I don't think this is real.
Stop saying I'm gonna use the N-word, because I don't! Are you lost your mind? I don't! It's not how I walk! I don't walk like them, look! I swear I don't walk like them, buddy!
Also, Elam, I know you're watching this. You always are. Dude, this is how you know the Mario Lord situation is so bad, is because literally Mario Lord is getting ratioed by Elam in my comment section. That's insane. Once that's happening to you, you gotta give it up, man.
Who's it, that Elam guy? Yes! Elam does TikTok. I was going to do a video on Elam, and he nuked all of his videos on his TikTok, most of them, because I think PouBoy made a video or two on him.
Oh, that'll do it. That'll do it.
Yeah, he ran from you, dude.
But he would give one last little send-off to his TikTok. He doesn't fucking upload on YouTube like he said he would. So this is probably the last we'll ever hear of him. I know I've said that a couple times, but, you know, it's interesting to talk about sometimes.
So this is it. This is the final day. After this, there might be a chance Trump might save it. I don't know. I don't know if Trump saves it or like he gives it to like a buyer. I'm probably not gonna use it. Yeah, my YouTube is in the bio as always. Please follow me on there if you want to keep up with me. All right. This app has been amazing. It's made me cry. It's made me laugh. It's made me get angry at people. Yeah. I don't really know what to say because God, it feels like it honestly kind of feels like I'm about to lose like a family member because it's like this app has been there for me for a lot of hard times, right? It's what I used to wait. It's what I used to trudge through school for. To get home and relax, watching TikTok. Yeah. So yeah, this is the end. This won't be the end of the summer. Again, I'm gonna be doing YouTube shorts. Trying to if I ever find any good content to talk about. Yeah. Still gonna do shorts. And I'm talking about like actual YouTube shorts, not the Elam shorts. I'll still be doing those, obviously. Slowly but surely. Again, it is in the bio. If you do not know how to, just go to click my profile picture and it'll be literally right under the bio. Alright. See ya.
Alright, so another one you may have heard of goes by the name of Ticks and Roses. It's a poor woman suffering from Tourette syndrome, and I'll show you a couple clips of her right now.
Hello. Yeah, so for me, there's quite a few factors that go into if I'm going to have a good tick day or a bad tick day. It depends on how much I've slept, if I'm really stressed or nervous or excited even. And for me personally, it's also dependent on my pain levels because I also have fibromyalgia. And generally, if I have a really, really high pain day with that, I tend to have less ticks. It's not always true, but that can generally be a good identifier for me. We can do this. Wow. That's my eye. What's that? What's that? It's makeup. Calm down. I'm really not sure how eyeliner's gonna go. Wow. Bees. Ow. Okay, fix my eyebrow. What's that? There's a fish on the floor. There's a fish on the floor. Wow. Oh no. Wow. Oh god.
Why were people laughing at this? Well, they weren't laughing at it in the beginning. We only laughed when we looked back after finding out that it was fake. Yeah, this bitch fucking faked Tourette's for sympathy and attention. What a loser. People would find old videos of her that weren't like that old, it was only like a year or two, where she would be perfectly just going along like an entire multi-minute long video without ticking one time.
This one's called You and I in Unison. When I catch you staring through the window, I want to pour the contents of your mind into a glass and drink you in. I want to hear your voice in my heartbeat. I thirst for your thoughts in the same way my lungs thirst for air. I want to swallow all of you.
Her family members would come out and say, hey, she's making this shit up. And then she would try to dispel all these rumors by showing an actual diagnosis, of which she faked. Is this a good time to bring up the fact that she was taking donations as well? So yeah, all around, not a great person. You know who else isn't a great person? Paul Breach. I might make a video on him someday. It's just, I don't know. It's really difficult because of the fact that TikTok just got banned and he is on TikTok. You know what I mean? Like that's where he's at. It's hard to get clips of him now that it's gone. And I don't just like going over the controversy, you know. I like actually going over funny clips as well, which people don't usually have in their videos. So it's not like I'm just gonna rip it out of somebody else's video. So for now, unless there's an archive I can find somewhere of him, I suggest you go watch Leaping Lemur's video. It just came out the other day and it's pretty good. This guy is disgustingly creepy. If you want a brief gist of who he is, he actually has a baby that he had with a 16-year-old girl when he was, I think, like 30 or something like that. He is just known as a creep all around. And now he's over here wearing girl clothes, but it's like his stepdaughters or something. Like, what? That is creepy as hell. Imagine your like stepdad is just wearing your clothes. Not even just like your clothes, but it's like, look at what he's wearing right here. That's touching his like his thing, you know what I mean? That's fucking gross. Alright, so to finish this all off, let's look at Joshua Block. Joshua Block is obviously getting his own video soon. I don't know how this is gonna work, right? He might actually be popular on Instagram. But in recent times, within the last few months, a lot of people have been going up to Josh and telling him, put the fries in the bag. Josh is somebody who is so addicted to alcohol that he gets the shakes if he's gone like 6+ hours without it. And he walks around the streets of New York assaulting people. So obviously people get a kick out of messing with him. They tell him to put the fries in the bag, and it's like he's a sleeper agent, and that's his phrase to wake up. Look at how much he freaks out over this.
You are not middle class.
You! Ah! No, Josh! No, get over here! Josh, get over here! Stop it! Stop it! Get over here! Fuck you! You're good. Come say hello! Come say hello, girls!
Hi, Dad!
Fuck you, you lowlife!
What did he do? What did he do?
Josh! Josh! Josh, get back here! You think you're better than me? I grew up in the Bronx! Yeah! Josh, you alright?
He grew up in the Bronx. Don't play with me.
Don't play with him. He grew up in the Bronx.
Don't make him do it.
I need a fucking drink.
Let's go to the bar.
You put the fries in the bag! Fuck you! I'll kill you! I'll kill you! I live in the fucking Bronx, bitch!
Stop. You're in the thing. Stop it. Calm down. No reason for that. It's embarrassing. Stop it. Stop.
I'm gonna throw this bottle on.
No,
him.
you're not. No, stop.
Yes, I am. It's self-defense.
He's gone. Stay calm.
That doesn't mean he's gone for good. Next time I'm gonna throw that bottle on him. I don't care what happens to him.
And then there's this recent uncovering, which is pretty disturbing. I mean, that poor lady in the back has got to be a lady of the night. There's no way it isn't. We're just a really dedicated troll. Really dedicated. Anyways, that's about it. I have one or two little clips from random TikTokers that are so cringy that I just couldn't bear to not show you. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.
I'm feeling sparkly tonight. How are you feeling tonight?
Sparkly?
Yo, glittery. Glitter. What you know about that glitter?
I don't know nothing about none of that.
Finish the lyric. Wrong answers only. So why do good girls like
Mad lie. For some reason she's got my feelings tied up in a knot and I just don't know why.
But someone said I look like you. You do. No, I don't. Ooh, I'm not showing my face ever again.
1, 2, 3. Let's see. Damn, I wish I can stop at 3.
In my past, I said disgusting things to people, and I am so ashamed of myself for using racist rhetoric and derogatory language to hurt others, because I knew what that word meant, and I understood the power behind it, but I said it anyway because it was the meanest thing that I could think of, and I'm so sorry to everyone, but especially to those in the black community, because only you guys can forgive me for this, and there is no excuse, and there are no justifications for what I said, and you guys deserve better. And when I first saw the screenshots, I didn't even think that they were real, because I forgot how hateful and how angry of a person I used to be, and it hurts my soul knowing that I said those things. But the screenshots and the things I've said in my past are not a reflection of who I am today. And I'm so grateful for the people in my life that I met after high school, in college, at my previous jobs, and on TikTok who took their time to educate me on their experiences. Because listening to them was so powerful and a real reality check for me. So I want to take this time to take a step back and share my platform with some amazing black creators who are going to tell their story to try and educate others on the trauma that happens when we use this kind of language. I know that my words hurt people, and I know that my words have consequences, and that there is no immediate fix for my actions, but I am so deeply sorry for all the pain that I caused.
Yo, try and tell me this does not go hard as fuck. Look at this. Holy shit. Mitty, look. Mitty, look. Mitty, look. Oh, fuck you too. Alright, well, couldn't figure out anywhere else to show you that I have a pink phone because what am I going to do, take a screenshot? So, I'm using my VR. Yes, this is what I use to watch porn and play Five Nights at Freddy's.